Hello and welcome to another Darc Avengers war recap. We have just completed our 45th war win in a row against a Chinese clan, I believe. They started pretty strong and looked like they were a half decent clan, but unfortunately were unable to close it out or bring it down the stretch. And we had another outstanding war. We've been on quite a roll here lately, and our Tunnel 9s have been outstanding. And it was a lot of fun. Again, Darc Avengers, keep it up and keep kicking ass. So let's get into this war here. So during this war, we did 23 3-stars to their 11, 3 2-stars, and 3 1-stars. We also did let a Town Hall 10 get away from us. Unfortunately, our Town Hall 10s didn't necessarily have the best war, but the war was well in hand at that point, and we did try a few new things. We had a couple 3-star attempts, came very close. Myself, I laid an egg, so it wasn't necessarily our most complete war, but our Town Hall 9s did outstanding and absolutely crushed it. So great work to the Town Hall 9s. They dominated and really made this an outstanding war for us. So taking a look at what we did to their bases there, as you can see, we did let number 4 get away from us. We did take down every other Town Hall 10, and we 3-starred all the Town Hall 9s. This base here, Sunny, put up a 99% it. He got robbed, to be honest. His queen wandered off to one side of the map instead of going for the closer building because of a wall, and it cost him the 3-star. So it's unfortunate we didn't get the 3-star there, but otherwise going through, we cleared up the rest of the Town Hall 9s and below. And so this war recap, we have a couple Town Hall 8 attacks to show you. We have a couple more Town Hall 9 attacks to show you, but some good variety. It was a lot of fun for a war, and it was quite enjoyable that way. So, one second here, just noticed something. All right, so let's take a look here. We'll get into it. Actually, one more thing I wanted to show you as you go through here. So, as we look here, coming out this morning, we had a stretch of 12 attacks in a row where we pulled up 10 3-stars in that stretch, as well as a couple 2-star Town Hall 10 attacks. And it was just a really impressive run for us. Everyone was just coming up and crushing bases. To start off the war, we had a lot of first attempt 3-stars on their Town Hall 9s, and again, it was just a really crazy war for us to watch and enjoy, and kudos to everyone for really bringing it this war. It like I said, for our Town Hall 9s, it was our most complete war ever. So first replay that I wanted to show you, taking a look at number 9 here. This is attacked by Dallas. Dallas has been dominant with his Golaloon lately. He's going to come in on a pretty hard base here. It's a shattered base. In fact, I think there's actually another replay I'm going to show of his as well, just to show you something even a little bit more challenging. This one has the expos down, so he comes in shattered entry style. Good funnel on it. Actually, sorry, cold-blooded. Getting a little mixed up here. Apologize for that. Been a little sick here lately, and cold medication can throw me for a loop a little bit there. So he comes in there, takes care of the air defense, sweeper, and the dragon. Also gets a Tesla there for a bonus, and just good objective there. He's got 4 hounds to take care of the remaining 3 air defenses. Dallas's biggest skill is his patience with his loons and his timing for his spells. He's outstanding at that. As you can see, he's wrapping around this base, holds his loons back, very patient. Maybe missed that raid just a little bit there, but you can see his loons get it right near the end. And then back end loons, just no problem. Really covers the base really well, and drops everything in to get things taken down. So really outstanding path and patience there. Drops a bit of a swag poison at the end. Poisons I always find them to be a little hard to remember to use. It's just one of those spells that I'm just not always thinking about. So great attack there, Dallas. Way to rock that base. I think there was another base in there that I wanted to show Dallas's as well. That was a really strong attack. Maybe not here. All right, we'll stick to the plan here and go down to number 22. And this is JW. This is a bit of an unorthodox attack. So taking a look at this attack here, JW is coming in with a bit of a heavy ground push, basically a Hogo Wee on this base, but he does it semi-surgical style, and it was really quite an interesting and good attack. It was a good identification of the attack on this style of base, and down the towards the end of the war, we were trying some different things out and seeing what we could do. So it was some fun attacks down as we closed out the war. So cleared a nice wide funnel to make sure all his troops got in. Once that's done, he's dropping down his 8 witches and his king, and the witches will cruise in there. He's going to drop a jump here pretty quick. The dragon gets nice and distracted by witches. They're really powerful against dragons. That and a combination of wizards will take out a dragon no problem at all. And actually he saved his jump there. The jump will go down now, and there he'll get himself into the core. And he'll funnel in and continue to take out. You can see that he's starting to drop in some back-end hogs here, just taking out some of the remaining outside buildings. Takes care of the giant bombs in the core there. Sometimes those core bombs are a little harder to trigger, so this style of attack works really well. And he's cruising through this base again. A couple more back-end hogs going in, and just wiping things out. I believe JW put up a 6-star war here. If I'm not mistaken, he had a good solid war. He had another attack on, I think it was 15 that we later 3-starred again. We had several Tunnel 9s that we went back and 3-starred again because we had already cleaned up the whole map. So it was good to see most people get a good 3-star attack in there and really kick ass. So and JW's just cleaning up getting the cleanup taken care of, and it's a wicked 3-star. All right, now we have a couple Town Hall 8 attacks. We haven't shown too many Town Hall 8 attacks just because we've really been focused on Town Hall 9, but after last war and this war, we've just had so many good Town Hall 8 attacks here, and wanted to show a couple here. So this is Austin here going again. This is his second account, his alt account. And he's coming in on this base. It's got some weird weird bomb placements on this base, so he's able to trigger them on a cleanup attack here. Takes that, gets the lure at the same time. 5 troops base, well executed. And then comes down his witches again. A couple barbs there to help distract, and then you can see the outside wizards. Really helps distract and take care of the dragon without a problem. You can see this attack here. He's only got 1 minute and 13 seconds left. The majority of that is spent on a slow dragon lure and kill. Once that's completed, he's just going to hammer in. He's got a couple golems coming on the top. They're going to go down, and he's got the funnel going in, and that's going to help trigger some giant bombs that are in those compartments there. And once that's taken care of, you can just put the hogs in, and it's just going to rip right through that base. So there goes the golems. They're going to trigger those bombs. Hogs are coming in on the other side, and he's going to get those nice and pre-healed and just cruise through this base. So Town Hall 8 bases, they're all relative, so they're not a gimme attack, and they do take some planning and some skill. Maybe a few less moving parts to them, but really well planned out here for Austin on a kind of a creative attack and a good way to take down a base that was fairly tricky. We'll speed that up there. This base is toast. Again, a super fast attack. Just wrecked the base. Interesting use of a couple golems in a Town Hall 8 attack, something you don't see all the time, and crushed. And one more Town Hall 8 attack. This is probably the most exciting attack of the war. I only caught a good half of it during the live attack, but it was really quite a fun attack to watch. The base itself was a pretty good base for our style of attacks. So it wasn't something that was necessarily easy for us, but this attack took a lot of planning for Matt here. A lot of our members got in and planned it out for him, and he's got a really interesting hog attack here coming in on this base. So lure's done, taking it over the corner. It's always nice when you have a nice anchor point to take care of the clan castle. Barbs go down along with the CC witches. That's going to distract the dragon. And then he's going to drop a couple side wizards in there, and that's going to take care of that dragon, no problem. really effective. It looks like he might have lost just one wizard there. Otherwise, that's it from his kill squad. And then the loon should go down here pretty quick as well. So great CC kill there. And then he's got surgical style hogs going in, just very patient. In fact, this whole attack, he's just like dropping hogs pretty much the whole time through, just a couple here, a couple there, and watching them go. So it was a pretty cool attack that way. Again, another giant down, another hog with each kind of defense as he goes around and wraps the base. Giants help take the heat as the hogs kind of come in there and take down the defense, and that just helps keep your hogs up a little longer, especially after they take down that defense. They can move on to the next one. And the way this base is kind of spread out there, he's able to target things like mortars and non-point defenses there after they take down the point defenses. So again, still has a whole lot of troops left in the bag at this point. He's taken out half the base and still hasn't even dropped just about half his troops. So a few more hogs coming on the top. He's just being very patient, sticking to the plan. Once he gets into the core, that's when he's going to start using some of his heal spells and his rage and get things going there. There goes the rage and the heal. Kind of doubled up on his king ability along with the rage, so he might have been able to hold that rage just a little later if there was only tip on this attack. But took care of things there. And then the last few hogs are going in. He's going to get this last heal in right on this dense area here. This is where you need that last heal on those wizard towers. And it's going to come down, keeps that couple last hogs up there, and the wizard's going to come in the back there and take care of things, and he takes down the base. So not a necessarily dominating attack, but just really well thought out and really creative on a base that isn't necessarily easy to hit. So really good, well done, Matt. Matt's been really making some great attacks lately, so it's good to see him fitting in nicely and kicking some ass. So that's all for the ones that we're going to walk through. Now we're just going to cut to music and go through a few more attacks and enjoy the rest. This is the attack that I actually wanted to show of Dallas's right here. So he's coming in here on a shattered entry. That's why I was a little bit confused. This one has both X bows pointed to ground and air, so it's a lot more challenging of an attack. It's still a high leveled up base. So he's coming in here. Didn't get the wall breakers there. The wall breakers failed on that entry, but he kind of sticks with it. That golem's tanking really well for him. Puts the jump in probably a little more shallow than he wanted, but it was a good recognition there. He didn't necessarily need to go deep on that. That Queen Zager it out to the compartment, so he's good to go there. He's got the poison down to slow down those troops and keep his golems up. And his king and queen are still going. He's got his king taking down that first air defense. Once that gold storage is down, the queen's going to move on to another gold storage. I've been finding that the queen just really likes to look for the wrong thing to shoot at, so she hits the next gold storage there. The golem takes down, and the golem and the king take down that sweeper. The other air defense goes down, and this base is toast. Just a wicked entry by Dallas. Really good timing on his heroes and his golems there to keep them up the whole attack. And then he comes in here with some really patient loons. This base just gets absolutely wrecked. Loons are down. Rage into that air defense. Perfect placement there. Air skellies can do a little bit of damage there, but again, he's got so many troops up there. The pup's going to help take care of them as well. And another rage there, right into that last air defense. And you know, he's saving some back end loons there to help distract out that back end. And those loons are going to kind of cruise through the rest of this base. No problem. The Queen Elk is still up, pretty much full health. Takes on that last air defense. And back end loons, nicely done here, Dallas. Great attack. Basically been unstoppable lately. Keep up the good work. Alright, so that does it for another war recap. Great work again there, Avengers. This war recap coming straight from my parents' basement, but still, really nice basement. And as always, remember that all your base are belong to us. Thanks, guys.